Hi, I'm Ted Kofi, and I thought I'd set down a few thoughts about a story I read tonight um, regarding financing for Ghana. In my business, communications, optics are everything. Optics are about the impressions, the mental and visual images you create as a result of the way you tell a story. You can create impressions, and impressions are important because they lead to changes of attitude and formation of belief patterns. The story I read was about uh, Ghana receiving funding to the tune of over 70 million euro from UKEF, that's a UK export fund, in collaboration with France to build a regional hospital in Kovaridua. Now, the way the headline on the story read was Ghana to receive funding from, or Ghana to benefit from funding from UK export finance. What optics are created by this headline? The optic is very much that, here we go again, Cape Crusader, United Kingdom, Cape Crusader, France, Cape Crusader, Europe, comes once more intrepidly to the aid of suffering ne'er-do-well Africans, in this case, Ghana. Basically, repeated optics of this nature create in the mind of 9.9 out of 10 Europeans, or white people, that they are in the business of saving Africa. But think carefully for a moment about what is really going on here. Sure, the funding, over 70 million euro, comes from Europe, principally from the United Kingdom. But I guarantee you that as a result of this project, a minimum of 10 to 15% of net profit will be made, which will stream straight back to France and the United Kingdom and help keep the United Kingdom the fifth or sixth wealthiest nation in the world. The truth is, the United Kingdom isn't saving Ghana by building a regional hospital. Of course, we're all facing this pandemic. Of course, health services in Africa might be swamped. Of course, the first tranche of finance is going to create a 250-bed hospital. Second tranche of the 70 million or so will ramp that up to 600 beds. Who can say no to that? It's a wonderful thing. But tell the story honestly, and this is where I ask journalists in Africa for us all to give our heads a big shake and be careful about the optics that we put out. We easily maintain this broken and frankly false narrative of Europe saving Africa when the truth is quite the opposite. Europe could not balance her books without the outflows of money and resources coming from Africa. That is actually the truth. So in the case of this 70 million euro funding project, what if the headline read, French and British consultants set to earn X million euro from a new joint venture in Africa? How do the optics of that look? Okay, enterprising Frenchmen, enterprising Brits, out somewhere, making a buck, making themselves rich. This isn't about helping or saving anybody's bacon. This is about the reality that Britain has lost her empire, France is slowly losing hers, and that they have to make a living. And they cannot make a living without the raw materials in Africa and the resources in Africa. Now, the loan won't be written off. The loan will be paid with interest. Of course, the interest will be very favorable because this is UK export finance, and those loans are given on particularly favorable terms. However, it is by Ghana selling gold, cocoa, manganese, diamonds, uranium, bauxite, copra, and various other precious resources that Britain's going to make that money. And make no mistake about it, Britain is making that money from Africa. And so here we are. Britain isn't saving Africa. Africa is keeping Britain wealthy and entitled. And it's happening because of the three fundamental resources every economy requires: capital, technology, and natural resources. Europe holds two. That is the capital. That is the technology. Africa holds the third, which is the resources. But whenever you have two of those three key inputs into manufacturing and production held by one person, it's a rigged game. They are always likely to win it. And of course, because most of us aren't educated to understand the means by which Europe acquired the capital, I do not begrudge the scientists in the West their hard slog in developing technology. It is something that everybody has to marvel at. It is something that everybody must respect. And in my opinion, everybody needs to emulate. The Chinese are doing it remarkably well. And they're beating the West now, particularly in digital science, data management, and technology. So here we are. I'm asking African journalists to stop trotting out the same old headlines and stories which create false optics to give one group of people an inflated sense of their importance, way inflated beyond their actual worth, and another set of people a way understated sense of their value in the great order of things in the world. So I think this is food for thought. And going forward, personally, I think Africans need to redefine who they are and reimagine the future that they have, so that the unequal relationship that we have at the present time can change, because it's completely unsustainable. They can't keep doing what they're doing right now. Thanks for watching.